Doral is a city located in Miami-Dade County, Florida, United States. Situated just northwest of Miami International Airport, the city takes its name from the Doral Golf Resort and Spa located within its municipal boundaries. As of 2013, the U.S. Census Bureau estimated Doral's population at 50,213. For a city of its size, Doral has a large number of shops, financial institutions and businesses, especially importers and exporters, primarily because of its proximity to the airport. In 2008, Fortune Small Business and CNN Money ranked Doral as 51 on a list of 100 cities with the best mix of business advantages and lifestyle appeal. Originally built by Doris and Alfred Carskill, who coined Doral by combining their names, the city is nicknamed Doralzuela due to the city's large and affluent Venezuelan community. History: in the late 1950s, real estate pioneers Alfred and Doris Carskill purchased 2,400 acres of swampland between Northwest 36th Street and Northwest 74th Street and from Northwest 79 Avenue to Northwest 117 Avenue for about $49,000, intending to build a golf course and hotel. In 1962, the Doral Country Club opened in western Dade County, featuring the Blue, Red and Par 3 golf courses, along with a hotel on Miami Beach. The Doral name combined Doris and Alfred. As Doral's very first structure, the Doral Hotel and Country Club became the area's hotspot. Guests were transported from the beach to the country club for a day on the golf course. In the second year of operations, the Carskills hosted the first Doral Open Invitational, Florida's major PGA event. Alfred offered $50,000 in prize money to attract well-known golfers. According to the South Florida Golf Foundation, at the time only 3 other tournaments were held in Florida, offering a combined total of $65,000 prize money. By the early 1980s, Doral started to experience its first residential growth spurt, when Alfred's and Doris' grandson Bill developed Doral Estates, followed by a joint venture with Lennar Corporation to build Doral Park. Both communities were named after the hotel, a trend that was to be repeated many more times. Although younger families started flooding the area, there were no stores, schools, or parks. Initially, most new homes were investment properties or second homes, but early full-time residents started coming together as a community. From 1983 to 1985, Miami-Dade County imposed a building moratorium to protect the area's water wells. Once the ban was lifted, Doral experienced tremendous growth. In 1989, Morgan Levy helped organize the West Dade Federation of Homeowner Associations to stand strong against any proposals that threatened the community's welfare. Thus, they secured a police station instead of a jail, as well as convinced county officials to implement higher development standards as well as more lighting, roads and landscaping. In 1995, residents began lobbying for incorporation in earnest, dissatisfied with the high tax rate relative to the services they received, as well as unchecked growth. The county met the first attempt at incorporation with a year's deferral. Some classified Doral as a donor community, meaning that the taxes paid were more than the cost of operations. With the deferral, incorporation efforts intensified even more. In 1996, the community elected its first community council. Jose Pepe Cancio, Sr., Mario Peter and Barbara B. Thomas were elected and 3 other members were appointed. The council initially met once every month. In 2002, Governor Jeb Bush appointed Cancio to fill the remainder of Miami-Dade Commissioner Miriam Alonzo's term of office. Doral residents hoped that his appointment would bring the community closer to incorporation, and their hopes were realized. Although Cancio endorsed Juan Carlos Bermudez, the city of Doral's first elected mayor, as his replacement on the community council, Bermudez declined the offer, ran for the seat and was elected. At the time, Bermudez was president of One Doral, a civic organization formed to counteract the perceived influence of the West Dade Federation on the new council. However, both One Doral and the West Dade Federation proved essential to the incorporation process. In January 2003, following a 7-year battle, 85% of Doral's voters voted in favor of incorporation. In June of the same year, 92% voted to accept the city charter and elected their first mayor and city council. The city of Doral has attracted positive attention from Fortune 100 corporations, mom-and-pop businesses, young families and retirees. Mayor Luigi Boria, elected in November 2012, became the second Venezuelan-American mayor in the United States, and only one still in office. Current city council members include Christy Fraga and Sandra Ruiz. In January 2015, the city hosted events relating to Miss Universe 2014. Geography: Doral is located at 25A degree 48 a euro squared 29 a euro cubed n 80A degree 21 a euro squared 12 a euro cubed w. According to the United States Census Bureau, the city has a total area of 13.6 square miles. 13.2 square miles of it is land and 0.5 square miles of it is water. Surrounding areas equals, unincorporated Miami-Dade County, unincorporated Miami-Dade County, unincorporated Miami-Dade County, unincorporated Miami-Dade County, Tamiami, unincorporated Miami-Dade County, Tamiami, unincorporated Miami-Dade County, Fontainebleau. Demographics: as of the 2010, there were 17,785 households, out of which 14.3% were vacant. As of 2000, 38.0% had children under the age of 18 living with them, 57.0% were married couples living together, 9.5% had a female householder with no husband present, and 28.6% were non-families. 22.2% of all households were made up of individuals and 1.7% had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.66 and the average family size was 3.12. In 2000, the city population was spread out with 25.1% under the age of 18, 7.7% from 18 to 24, 43.6% from 25 to 44, 18.7% from 45 to 64 and 4.8% who were 65 years of age or older. As of 2000, the median age was 33 years. For every 100 females there were 97.8 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 96.0 males. In 2000, the median income for a household in the CDP was $53,060, and the median income for a family was $57,193. Males had a median income of $46,324 versus $32,827 for females. The per capita income for the CDP was $27,705. About 9.5% of families and 11.7% of the population were below the poverty line, including 14.8% of those under age 18 and 10.6% of those age 65 or over. As of 2000, speakers of Spanish as a first language accounted for 74.50%, while English accounted for 16.15%, Portuguese was spoken by 5.02%, Chinese made up 0.98%, Tamil at 0.64%, Japanese at 0.53%, and Arabic was the mother tongue for 0.50% of the population. As of 2000, Doral had the highest percentage of Venezuelans residents in the U.S., with 8.22% of the population. It had the 33rd highest percentage of Cuban residents in the U.S., at 15.20% of the city's population, and the 6th highest percentage of Colombian residents in the U.S., at 8.71% of its population. It also had the 10th most Peruvians in the U.S., at 2.95%, while it had the 48th highest percentage of Dominicans, at 2.64% of all residents. It had the 13th highest concentration of Brazilians, with 2.50% of the city. Doral's Nicaraguan community had the 26th highest percentage of residents, which comprised 1.69% of the population. It is also home to the 51st highest percentage of Ecuadorian residents, which made up 1.18% of the population. Economy. In 2005 Doral had over 10,000 businesses. During that year Carnival Cruise Lines, Ryder, and Univision had operations in Doral. For years leading into 2005, Doral attracted businesses of various sizes. Carnival Corporation and subsidiary Carnival Cruise Lines have their headquarters in Doral. Amadeus North America, Mexico, Benihana, and Perry Ellis International have their headquarters in Doral. The Federal Reserve Bank of Atlanta Miami branch office, one of the 5 Federal Reserve Bank of Atlanta branch offices, is located in Doral. Martimer operates its Americas headquarters in the Doral Corporate Center 1 in Doral. Avianca operates a Miami area sales office in Doral. Grupo TACA operates a Miami area TACA center in Doral. El Al has its Miami area office in Doral. Hillman Worldwide Logistics has its USA head office in Doral. Before Doral was incorporated, the second Pan American World Airways had its headquarters in Doral. At one time Ryder had its headquarters in Doral. In 2002 Ryder announced that it would move its headquarters to a new site in Miami-Dade County. Portions of CSI, Miami episodes were filmed at CBS Doral Studios, which is home to its owned and operated affiliate, WFOR-TV, as well as My Network TV affiliate WBFS-TV. Top employers According to Doral's 2011 Comprehensive Annual Financial Report, the top employers in the city are Government and Infrastructure. Local government The Doral Police Department was started on June 2, 2008, with 93 officers to service the growing Doral area. Previously, the Miami-Dade Police Department would service the area with a sticker on the side of the car showing the Doral logo. From its inception, the new police service has started a routine of parking at busy intersections or roadsides in an effort to catch speeders, thus forcing the entire city to slow down its speed on its once fast streets. On January 20, 2015, former NBA star Shaquille O'Neal was sworn in as a reserve police officer at the Doral Police Department. County government The Miami-Dade Police Department has its headquarters in the Midwest District Station in Doral. The Miami-Dade Fire Rescue Department has its headquarters in Doral. State and federal representation The Florida Department of Law Enforcement operates the Miami Regional Operations Center in an unincorporated area that was formerly a part of the Doral CDP and is not within the city limits of Doral. The National Transportation Safety Board operates the Miami Aviation Field Office in Doral. The United States Postal Service operates the Doral Branch Post Office in Doral. Transportation The City of Doral Trolley was launched on February 1, 2008 and has been available to residents and visitors alike for a convenient free ride. The pilot program involved a weekday route that ran from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. with one trolley servicing one route. Since then, the city has added 5 new trolleys and has expanded service with 2 additional routes which connect to Metrorail. Currently the system has 3 routes serviced by 7 trolleys. Media The Miami Herald and the El Nuevo Herald have a shared headquarters in Doral. The city of Doral, Florida is served by the Miami Ft. Lauderdale market for local radio and television. Doral has its own local map, Discover Doral City Map, published quarterly since 2005 and distributed in all the shopping centers, hotel lobby, car rental, and visitor information centers. 2 big media outlets have their headquarters in Doral, Univision Network Fusion and CBS-owned and operated affiliate WFOR-TV, Channel 4. Several studios and other TV operations work out from Doral. In addition, the Telemundo chain has a presence in the city of Doral, with one of its main office and production units located there. Education Primary and secondary schools Public schools Doral is a part of the Miami-Dade County Public Schools system. Residents are zoned to the following education facilities: public schools, Eugenia B. Thomas Carr Euro 8 Center, Ronald W. Reagan Doral Senior High School Drive Rolando Espinoza K-8 Center, John I. Smith K-8 Center, Charter Schools, Doral Academy High School, Doral Academy Charter Middle School, Doral Academy of Technology, Renaissance Elementary Charter School, Renaissance Middle Charter School. Colleges and universities Carlos Albizu University, Miami-Dade College Euro West Campus, Millennia Atlantic University, West Coast University. Public libraries The Miami-Dade Public Library System operates the Doral branch, which had reopened on July 5, 2003 after an expansion, in the Doral Isles Shopping Center. In addition, the system operates the 7,500 square feet International Mall branch in Doral. The library was the second to be built after the opening of the main library in 1985. Miscellaneous education The Miami Hosuko, Incorporated, a supplementary weekend Japanese school, has its school offices in Doral. Its classes are held in Westchester. Places of interest: Doral Decor District, Doral Central Park, Downtown Doral, Trump National Doral Golf Resort, U.S. Southern Command, City Place Doral. City Place Doral is Doral Euro unregistered trademark S most exciting new mixed-use development. The Main Street, neighborhood shopping, upscale dining, outdoor cafes and entertainment are designed with expansive pedestrian sidewalks to provide visitors and residents the ultimate urban shopping experience. The center a Euro unregistered trademark S mix of over 35 restaurants and specialty stores includes, The Fresh Market, Cobb Scene Bistro, King's Bowling, Da Euro unregistered trademark Angelo a Euro unregistered trademark S, Coopera Euro unregistered trademark S Hook Winery and Restaurant, Venetian Nail Spa, Cheese Course, Old Town Pool House, Cabo Flats, Sloan a Euro unregistered trademark S Ice Cream and many other shopping and dining options for shoppers coming online this year. Opening is expected to be November 2016. City Place Doral will also feature a specialty choreographed fountain with periodic shows each day and a jumbotron facing our central courtyard which will keep shoppers and diners informed and entertained. City Place Doral is located on 36th Street between NW82 and NW87 Avenues in Doral, and is easily accessible from the entire market. References. External links. City of Doral website.